The world's premier stand-up combat league returned to Lyon, France for the second consecutive year. In a night of knockouts, only 6 fights reached the judges' scorecards. We'll recap those knockouts from the Super Fight Series, headlined by Zinedine Hameur-Lain and Philippe Micheletti, all the way to the main event of Glory 60 between Jimmy Vienot and Cedric Doumbe. Don't go anywhere. It's Glory 60 Rewind, and it starts right now. We begin in the welterweight division, where new Russian prospect Dmitry Menshikov took on France's Samuel de Billie.
Scheduled for 3 rounds, Menshikov in the white gloves, de Billie in the black. Menshikov from a small coal mining town said he had a simple childhood, walked to school with his friends, walked home with his friends, had dinner with his parents at night. And then one day Dad said, let's go try Muay Thai, I think you'd be good at it. Said he went to the gym every day after that.
The style you're going to see from Menshikov is going to stay really patient, really defensive. And then when he has that opportunity, he's going to explode into some boxing combinations.
Nice knee for de Billie.
De Billie staying busy like he should on the outside, using his kicks and his punches, but you're waiting for Menshikov. Just wait for it, he's going to explode.
Biding his time. Watch the right hand, the straight right.
But de Billie's really impressive. I think those low kicks are starting to hurt Menshikov. He can't wait too long. Maybe he came in overconfident, Menshikov.
Nice body kick from de Billie. He's doing everything right so far, Joe.
Yep, staying busy, staying
on. Big knee.
And mixing in his knees right up the middle, especially as Menshikov shells up.
Menshikov with a big smile on his face.
Those low kicks from de Billie are hurting. You can see that bounce. Menshikov's trying to hide it. Yeah, he doesn't want to stay there anymore. He's got to move. Maybe Menshikov knows that taking this fight on 5 days' notice, the gas tank might not be there.
Maybe trying to let de Billie punch himself out a little bit here in round 1. Nice body shot with the right hand. Menshikov. Jab follows up from de Billie. He's got him in the corner. I'm not sure de Billie wants to be here.
Yeah, de Billie's trying nice uppercuts, which is a good strategy against the high guard defense of Menshikov.
Speaking of high guard defenses, but he just split the guard, and there's the power we were waiting for.
2. Stayed patient, stayed patient.
4,
found the opportunity, worked
5,
the body, went upstairs.
6, 7, 8. Gloves up.
De Billie is back up, but for how long? Menshikov has his sights set on a first round KO. There's another right hand.
One more knockdown, and it's over. So Menshikov might come out aggressively for this last 20.
6, 7, 8.
Everything was going right for de Billie until it went wrong in a hurry after a right hand from Menshikov, who's trying to close the show here in round 1.
Menshikov going body, body, head, trying to get the finish. Going back to the right hand.
And there's another one. De Billie's body quit working. It's shut down. And there's the first win of what's sure to be a spectacular glory career for Dmitry Menshikov. Spectacular debut. It couldn't have gone better. Here's his handiwork. Knockdown number 1.
Yeah, good pressure. You see him really trying to find that right hand. He uses his lead hand. See his lead hand trying to pull the hand out, trying to create those hooks. And that's that overhand right that finally landed and did the damage. But all good pressure. You saw Menshikov move offline to avoid that knee. Kept pressuring and just kept mixing in overhands on the left and the right side. But those right hands and the way he cuts them down were just such good power. But you see how he used the left hand to pull the left hand down of de Billie to land the right hand. Very exciting and bright future for Menshikov.
This bout comes to a close by way of the Glory Maximum Knockdown Rule. 1 second short of the bell, an official time of 2 minutes, 59 seconds of the first round. Ruled a technical knockout for your winner, Dmitry Menshikov.
Menshikov, in his Glory debut, has drawn comparisons to fellow Russian Artem Bakhitov. His dominant performance has made the already competitive welterweight division just that much tougher. Next, two French stars went toe-to-toe when Matej Penaz took on the man of steel, Mehdi Bouanane.
Fight! Matej Penaz. Money. Fighting in the white gloves. Mehdi Bouanane in the black.
Yep, Penaz the southpaw. Bouanane the orthodox fighter, who's going to rely on his pressure. He feels Penaz can't take his body kicks in his boxing.
Nice 1-2. Snapping shots there from Penaz. Well, that 1-2 has been working.
Yeah, nice and straight from that southpaw, nice and long. Penaz says he wants to use that boxing, and then he's going to try to look for his knee, but that's an illegal sweep.
There's no sweeps. No sweeps. Fight!
That can never feel good falling to the canvas like that. But again, the 1-2 snaps the head twice.
Nice and snappy. And it's not thrown with overpower, so he can throw them over and over again. It's more of like a range. It keeps Bouanane at distance. And he's going to mix in those nice knees.
Both these men in their victories and knockouts about 50% of the time. Those punches starting to add up now for Penaz. Penaz on an 8-fight win streak. Very tall for this weight class. Oh, and a straight right hand drops Bouanane.
2.
Yeah, he stays patient, very light with those straight punches, and then he went over and found that.
6, 7, 8. Gloves up. Fight!
Let's see what Bouanane's made of here. Every punch that Penaz has thrown has pretty much landed. Here comes some more of them.
That Penaz really pressuring.
And a knee, and that'll be another knockdown.
Neutral. 1, 2.
Bouanane disagree with that knockdown.
4, 5.
One more knockdown in this round, and it's over.
7, 8. Gloves up. Fight!
Penaz having his way from the opening bell here. More straight punching. Bouanane shelling up.
Doesn't have much left. Can Bouanane stay?
Look at Penaz, just a barrage of punches here. He's about to go down for the third and perhaps final time. Trying to fight back, but Penaz won't stop throwing punches.
Bouanane just tried an overhand right. If he's going to do it, move your head and throw it. There it is.
Yeah, the crowd trying to get behind him as he slips and falls there.
Penaz had to respect that power. That's why he took a little step back. Took his foot off the gas pedal for a split second. It's those dangerous knees when you're shelled up. That's that right hand. He keeps slipping it. Penaz needs to stay tight.
Yeah, you can see Penaz backing up saying, wait a minute, we've done enough damage this round. Let's take a break.
Yeah, either I'm gonna gas myself out or I'm gonna eat an overhand right. So good move on backing up and regrouping.
Fight!
So what do you do if you're Bouanane right now, Joe?
Well, I'd say move a little bit. Regroup, circle around a little bit, and then try to find some good outside attacking. But to just sit there and eat those punches coming forward, it's not at his best strategy right now.
Most of the action has been head punches from both fighters.
Time. Come in.
As the mouthpiece comes out of Bouanane.
Quick.
Paul Nichols, our referee.
Time in. Fight!
We asked Penaz who his favorite fighters were, and he said Rambo and Rocky. Big Sylvester Stallone fan. And I'm sure Sly would appreciate what he's doing in this fight. Dominating the Frenchman from the opening bell. Good low kick from Bouanane.
Yeah, try to change it up. Don't always lead with the hand. Try to stay tight upstairs and maybe attack the legs. Oh, nice left again from Penaz.
It's seems like Bouanane can do better work with his legs and his kicking, because every time he throws punches, he gets countered.
Oh, and it split his eye. That knee split his eye.
Oh, yeah, bad cut. And if you're the corner of Bouanane, maybe you say, hey, we wait for another day to fight this. Down twice, getting beat up, bloodied, cut. Blood dripping off his face.
Yeah, that probably broke his nose,
Get
too.
That in now. Timing.
He's going to continue.
Yeah,
Props to Bouanane.
That definitely broke his nose. That knee definitely broke Bouanane's nose.
Yeah, he can't breathe. You can see him trying to shoot the blood out. And now Penaz has a big red target right in front of him. Hit the nose. Another good low kick for Bouanane, but he's got to do more of that. Penaz being much more patient than one would expect. He certainly has a wounded animal in front of him right now, but he can be the most dangerous.
Yep, absolutely. Bouanane trying that overhand right.
Oh, high kick, but it was blocked. Nice job by Bouanane to keep his right hand up.
That nice fluid boxing of Penaz. Just really relaxed, and I like that he doesn't throw everything with power. He sets it up and stays with a very active style, just like that. Keeps you busy. Creates his opening with volume.
The nose continues to bother Bouanane. Have you broken your nose, Joe?
No, never. I took a knee in training once, and my nose bled, but never in any of my fights.
So Bouanane makes it out of the second round.
I'll be interested to see if he comes out for the third with how bad his nose looks.
Look at his face. Bouanane cannot answer the bell for round number 3. So it is a victory and an impressive one in his glory debut for Moutay Penaz. Let's look at the highlights from Moutay Penaz making his debut, taking on Mehdi Bouanane.
Yeah, very relaxed, very good with his straight punches, and used a lot of good volume to create his openings, and ultimately found those knees through those boxes, the boxing. Stayed long, stayed active. We didn't know how much Bouanane had, but he really showed good toughness, continuing to come forward, even though he had a cut on his eye and his nose.
Ladies and gentlemen, our ringside doctor has called a halt to this contest in between rounds 2 and 3, and it will go in the books with an official time of 3 minutes of that second round for your winner by technical knockout, Moutay Penaz.
The Man of Steel was put to the test and suffered defeat at the hands of Moutay Penaz. Next up, it was the headline of the Super Fight Series when Brazilian newcomer Felipe Micheletti took on the good boy, second-ranked light heavyweight Zinedine Hameur-Lain.
Touch gloves if you like. Judge. Time
Felipe wanted to touch gloves. Zinedine did not.
You ready?
The good boy with a bad attitude to start this fight. Here we go, round 1. Will we make it 3? Zinedine Hameur-Lain in the white gloves, Felipe Micheletti in the black.
Time.
That didn't take long.
Nope. But you can see how relaxed Zinedine's going to approach this fight. He's going to take his time and then explode with those boxing combinations.
Here we go, like 6 seconds in, boom, too low. Micheletti, by the way, looks like he's been cut out of stone. What a physique on this guy.
Oh yeah, big and strong, nice big legs.
You just look at the physiques, you see these two guys standing in a parking lot, you think, man, Felipe's gonna kill this guy. But no, do not underestimate the hand power, and the right especially, from Hameur-Lain.
Yep, very patient. You're gonna see him mix levels to the body as well. He said in his pre-fight interview he wants to use a lot of low kicks as well. But there's that right hand coming already.
Hameur-Lain promised us a knockout set. He might not get into the second round, but he will get it.
And if you're Micheletti, you want to be careful opening up with your left hand, because that's what Hameur-Lain's waiting for Micheletti to throw a left hook or a jab. I mean, any punch off the left hand is going to open up the right hand for Hameur-Lain.
Fight!
Tell you what, Hameur-Lain seems to be taking this very casually so far.
Yeah, he does have a more relaxed style, and then you're going to see explosion with the hands, but that's the pressure Micheletti needs.
Yeah, nice uppercut from Micheletti.
Break! Fight!
Zinedine trying to change southpaw stance momentarily there. Well, just looking at him, you know the Brazilian's got some power. Wins, only 4 KOs, surprisingly, for Micheletti.
Yeah, Hameur-Lain back to switching stances.
That left hand split the guard. Gets a courteous round of applause here from the French fans. Oh, there's a body kick. That got Zinedine's attention. Do you think maybe Zinedine's gotten a little over-reliant on that right hand? Seems like he's not really doing much, just waiting to catch him with that shot.
Yeah, in order to set it a good right hand up, you got to mix it with some other strikes. You can use jab, punches to the body, right low kicks. You know, good right low kick, mix into overhand right. So he just needs to play a little bit more on the outside with his punches and kicks, and he'll find more success landing. But a slow get-up from Hameur-Lain.
Yeah, nothing looks good right now for Hameur-Lain. Slow, casual, nonchalant, to use a French word. And now he's eating some knees in the corner. Good opening round for the Brazilian. Hameur-Lain ducking down. He's eating some shots here. What an upset this would be in Lyon, France, as he's teeing off now.
Oh, Micheletti just landed 2 left hooks. Wow, Micheletti finished really strong there. But Hameur-Lain does have 3
Wait, it is over. Right? Hameur-Lain's complaining of an injury. They have stopped this fight. And Micheletti gets the win. He doesn't know exactly what happened, but Hameur-Lain may have something with his hip, a hip issue. A stunner, Joe.
Yeah, very surprised by the way Hameur-Lain came out, but maybe it's his hamstring. I see his corner putting ice on the back of his leg. Maybe he pulled his hamstrings on one of those kicks, or the way he slipped, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, with the white corner unable to answer the bell for the second round, this bout comes to a close with an official time of 3 minutes of the first round and is ruled a technical knockout. For your winner, Micheletti.
With Hameur-Lain having to retire due to injury, Micheletti scored a surprising TKO victory. When we return, we showcase 2 technical masterpieces as Abdellah Ezbiri takes on Victor Pinto, and number 2 ranked middleweight Yousri Belgaroui battles Ahaggan. Glory 60 Rewind. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Rewind. After winning the featherweight contender tournament a year ago in Lyon at Glory 47, Abdellah Ezbiri returned, this time taking on 7th-ranked Victor Pinto.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Push back. Judge.
What's this fight going to hinge on, Joe?
Well, I think it's going to be Victor Pinto's body kicks, where Ezbiri's going to want to come in and use volume with his boxing and his low kicks. He's got good combination work.
Ezbiri wearing the all-white, Pinto in the black.
Yep.
3 rounds here in the featherweight division.
One of Pinto's best strikes is that body kick.
Well, Pinto describes himself as, you know, not really a knockout fighter, but he said when he came to Glory Kickboxing, he said, these guys don't defend body kicks, so maybe I will become a knockout artist.
Yeah, and he's one of those fighters that we've seen evolve so much. He came in, he was a little smaller, he was undersized, so he's been focusing now more on boxing and strength and conditioning.
Victor Leo Pinto, born in France, and then at the age 11, moved to Thailand, immediately started fighting Muay Thai and became a professional before he could drive a car.
mentioned Ezbiri.
Nice spinning attack. What a shot for Ezbiri. And down goes Leo Pinto. And he is done. It is over. A stunning shot from Ezbiri.
That has to be one of the best finishes I've seen to the body in glory with that spinning back kick. Perfectly timed, pegged right on the liver of Victor Pinto.
The hometown absolutely loves it. And Paul Nichols, the referee, knew instantly that Pinto was not getting up.
Yeah, no, that was perfectly timed, that spinning back kick. He was waiting, he used good low kicks, he knew the body kicks were coming, spin off and got that finish.
You know, eerily similar to what happened to Pinto in his first ever fight when he squared off against Giga Chikadze and took a kick to the liver. He went down and was done.
Yeah, he went down in a similar way, but man, once it hits the liver, man, you got no choice but to go down. It looked like it even clipped off the elbow a bit, but man, good timing with that. Good precision, good speed. Oh, right on.
The heel.
Right on with the heel. And when you throw a spinning back kick, that's where you want to land. You want to land with the hard part of the heel, and he just landed perfect part of the heel right on the liver. Bang.
And Joe, what does it feel like, for those who don't know, and a lot of us don't, what does it feel like to get hit hard in the liver?
Well, I mean, you can't really do anything. I mean, you either got to fight everything in your soul not to go down. So, man, it's not fun. It's got to be one of the more painful things. You'd rather take a shot in the head sometimes than take one to the liver.
And it's weird because 5 minutes later, you're fine.
Yeah, and it sucks knowing that you're fine after 5 minutes.
And there it is, Pinto walking it off now, but it's all she wrote. Abdellah Ezbiri back in the win column in his hometown. We welcome you back to Lyon, and it was a short night's work for Abdellah Ezbiri. Get in, get out with a win. That's what happened. Tim Hughes makes it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes with an official time of 1 minute, 3 seconds of that very first round, and is ruled a knockout. For your winner, Abdellah Ezbiri.
Ezbiri, with a perfectly placed spinning back kick to the liver, put Pinto on the canvas and the hometown fans on their feet. Next, in middleweight action, second-ranked Yousri Belgaroui returned to the glory ring for the first time since his loss to current champion Alex Pereira. He was facing France's Yassine Ahaggan.
Push back.
Belgaroui certainly intense right now.
Judge, timekeeper.
Is he overamped, though, Joe?
I don't know. We're going to see. I mean, what that knockout did. Did it make him patient? Is he a little intimidated to get hit again? That's what we're all going to find out.
Already Big Mike yelling instructions. He hasn't thrown a punch yet, Mike. Cracking low kick on the outside. Belgaroui has power in both hands and certainly in those knees. We saw him bust open Jason Wilness.
Yeah, even in his fight with Kaspersky, he was able to mix up high kicks as well.
Oh, that looked like a low one. And it was. Here it is, Joe. Boy, I tell you what,
that looked like it was the body.
That looked like it was the body, you're right.
You good? Time in. Fight!
Paul Nichols didn't really have a great angle on that, and just by the reaction of the fighter, assumed it was a low blow.
Well, it's a veteran move from Ahaggan anyways. If it landed, he got a break.
That's how devastating the knees can be from Yousri Belgaroui. There's another one. Caught him with the left hand, too.
I'd like to see Belgaroui mix in some of his long kicks at 6'5".
He's got long kicks, long arms, long knees, everything. And there's another body shot right to the rib cage.
2, 3, 4.
I'm not sure Ahaggan's going to get up.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
7.
Nope, he sat back down.
It's over. Oh, the cartwheel celebration didn't work out, but the win did, Joe. He is back. A dominating performance by Yousri Belgaroui.
We knew he had good knees, but I really liked how we stayed patient, waited for it, and he knew it was going to come eventually, but you got to feel good for Belgaroui to come back and bounce back after that, so more confidence going forward. Yeah, it looked like it was a nicely timed knee. You can see here he kind of back steps and landed it. I mean, it definitely hurt because it set up another right knee there we saw mixed in with his hands. trying to mix his hands in between, found a good right hand. But then boom, just as Ahaggan came in to open for the punches, he found the knee.
And here goes the failed celebration. That's the only, that's the only thing that went wrong tonight.
Well, he embraced it, he smiled it, he loved it.
Well, what's he gonna do?
Well, he can be shy.
He can't start crying. Yeah, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Paul Nichols steps in and waves off this contest. 1 minute, 22 seconds into the fight. Ruled a technical knockout for your winner, Yousri Belgaroui.
With an impressive KO, Belgaroui begins his quest at getting another title shot. Still to come on Rewind, new talent takes on experience when Abena steps in against Susperregui. Then in our main event, the always entertaining Cedric Doumbe takes on last-minute replacement Jimmy Vienot in an all-French affair. Don't go anywhere. Glory Rewind will be right back. Welcome back to Rewind. Glory 60 Lyon was treated to one of the next rising stars in the light heavyweight division in the co-main event.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. Respect my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight good, fight clean, fight hard, may the best man win. Any questions? Touch glove. And back to the corners. Back to the corner. Back to the corner. Judge. 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 Timekeeper. Ready. Fight!
Scheduled for 3 rounds, light heavyweight division, and right out of the gate comes Abena.
Yeah, Abena's going to want to come pressure with his boxing. We're going to see Susperregui move a little bit and use his kicks. Kick and move style.
Abena going downstairs, and those hurt him. Those hurt the Frenchman.
A lot of good power in those body shots. He's looking to attack the body, then probably go upstairs to the head. That's a hard left hook to the liver.
Boy, Susperregui's coming out guns blazing.
Yeah, watch out for those kicks. Susperregui has an impressive resume in his career. He has been off for a year and a half, but he has wins over Hameur-Lain, Daniel Olunga.
Says his best attribute is his footwork. And he says he's very motivated to win this fight. He's been thinking about getting back in for 18 months. A couple times he's gotten off balance, Susperregui.
Yeah, it's because Abena's coming forward with heavy boxing while he's trying to kick. So it kind of off balances him. Body head work from Abena.
Abena 22 wins, 6 by knockout. He says, don't let those numbers fool you. I'm getting stronger every day. And says he wouldn't be surprised if he's able to stop Susperregui here tonight.
Yeah, he's really digging those body shots, especially that left hook to the liver.
Good opening round for Abena so far, halfway through.
And we haven't seen many kicks or knees from Abena, as he just mixed one with his boxing there. But good movement from Susperregui.
Joe, when you're in a fight and the hands are doing such a good job, why throw low kicks? Why kick if what you're doing is working?
Well, it changes the area of attack, the focus, and it'll help open the hands up if you change distractions in your striking.
We've seen it especially in the heavyweight division with fighters like Jamal bin Sadiq. Comes out throwing as many punches as he can. He's not even considering throwing a leg kick.
Yeah, but that's something I know they're working on.
You'll see him in that 8-man tournament in Rotterdam. What a night that's going to be.
Asbary really wound up for that uppercut.
Come on.
Maybe a low blow there.
Come on.
Abena takes a second.
Kicking higher. Fight!
It appears Abena is targeting that liver. Susperregui's having a balance problem in there. I don't know if he's just slipping on the canvas, but whatever it is, his foundation is not very solid. A lot of big names out of that area. Round 2 scheduled for 3. light heavyweight bout, our co-feature tonight at Glory 60. Those are the judges' scorecards, all 5 giving it to Abena. Let's see if Abena goes back to the body again.
Oh, absolutely. Especially versus the kicks. You see him counter the kicks of Susperregui with hard body shots.
Higher kicking.
Total strikes Abena, look at that. 69 thrown, 43 landed compared to just 17 for Susperregui. Body punches, lots of them, and they all seem to land. 16 to 22. Oh, they almost exchanged hooks there, and they both were throwing with violent intentions.
Stop. Fight!
Nice low kick from Susperregui.
And finally, Abena stops walking forward.
Abena with his low kick of his own. Susperregui prided himself in this fight having the ability to adapt and have more tools to win. Where Abena's no surprise, power punching, especially to that body, but we got to see Susperregui use his kicks more on the outside if he could avoid the power shots.
Ducking that shot with Susperregui. Now he's going to
the mouth guard of Susperregui. Oh, sorry, Abena's out.
Fight! Yours. Time.
Is Abena slowing down?
Coming fast.
Well, he's a big guy, but you know, Big Mike thinks he can get even bigger and fight as a heavyweight. By the way, Big Mike is not as big as he used to be.
No.
He's lost a ton of weight. Was telling us that he's on a pretty strict regimen right now.
Yeah, he's training hard. The way he climbed up those stairs with speed was impressive. Nice kick from Abena. We haven't seen that yet. High kicks.
Back to the body again for Abena.
Really winding up on those shots.
Jab got through for Abena.
Susperregui trying to mix in angles with his footwork.
Well, he said his footwork is what he likes the best.
Yeah, he's getting away from the corners. And you know that, Abena's going to come forward with power, so trying to create some offense on angles is a good idea.
Fight!
3 minutes to go. We'll see the judges' scores momentarily. Be interesting to see how they saw that second round after Abena swept the first. And he swept the second as well.
That pressure, the power punching, especially that damage to the body, has to be scoring well.
Susperregui then needs a knockdown here in round 3. A better second round for Susperregui, but the judges did not give him the round.
Yeah, he's outscoring him. And remember, it's not always how many strikes you land, it's what's doing the most damage. So it's probably the power shots and the body work of Abena. And he's pressuring the action, which scores favorably in kickboxing.
Boy, he wanted a timeout there. The referee didn't give it to him, and neither did Abena. What's Susperregui need to do here to get that knockdown?
Well, I think it's landed some really close knees. I mean, that seems to be the one that could do it. Especially that he knows Abena's going to come forward with power punches. Keep a nice tight head guard and try to go knee to the body or knee to the head.
This crowd's wanting something from Susperregui. There's a high kick could go and then followed up with a right hand.
Yeah, high kicks are really good too, especially since Abena's slowing down now.
Abena's got to be careful. His corner should know the score. Abena not throwing nearly as much as he did in the first 2 rounds.
Still pressing, which he has to do in order to shut down the kicking offense of Susperregui.
A much better 3rd round here for the Frenchman. Emo is his nickname. Or Ippo, I'm sorry, Ippo. Ippo is a Japanese animated character. I was thinking perhaps of an American one. Nemo the fish. Nice exchange here, though, as I stop talking about Disney movies. "30 seconds left here.
Oh, good right hand from Abena.
Good counter right, you're correct. Well, if Susperregui doesn't know the score, he may come out of this round thinking he won the fight.
Yeah, especially since he had a better 2nd round.
Yeah, and he clearly won the 3rd. And that's it. Let's show you highlights from this light heavyweight fight between Stefan Susperregui and Dunegi Abena.
Yeah, 1st round, all power from Abena, especially really trying to dig the body, going downstairs and upstairs with the power shots. But Susperregui kept trying to move, use his kicks, fight on angles, and slowly picked up steam as the fight went on. Dunegi kind of slowed down as the fight went on. Really, because he put everything behind those shots, so it takes a lot of energy out of him. So I'm sure he's got to go back and continue to work, and he's only 20 years old.
One judge scores the bout 30-27. The 4 remaining judges all score at 29-28. It's a unanimous decision for your winner, Dunegi Abena.
With the win, Abena proved a solid contender and looks to climb the ranks of the light heavyweight division. Next, in a super bantamweight clash, 4th-ranked Sofia Olufsen of Sweden took on newcomer Cindy Silvestri.
See, we just wrapped up our women's super bantamweight fight, and it was all about the Swede, Sofia Olufsen, doing what she does, that smothering, grueling style, always in your face, always throwing strikes, and she just overwhelmed her French counterpart pretty much from the opening bell. Here's round 2, more of the same. Olufsen landed a total of 176 strikes, more than double what Cindy Silvestri did with 81. So really a no contest, no drama expected here as we get set to hear the judges' cards. Round 3, back into the corner Cindy would go. She'd eat knees, she'd eat punches. Tried to fight her way out a couple of times, but as I mentioned to Joe, anytime she threw punches, it just gave Sofia more openings to land strikes of her own.
All 5 of our ringside judges see the bout and score the bout the same, 30-27, a unanimous decision for your winner, Sofia Olufsen.
With the win, Olufsen continues to make a case for a title shot. Next up, a man on a mission. As the best, Cedric Doumbe continues his road to regain the welterweight title when he took on last-minute replacement Jimmy Vienot. You're watching Glory 60 Rewind. Welcome back to Rewind. With the champ Harouk Grigorian falling ill, Glory 60's main event would feature French star Jimmy Vienot, who took the challenge of taking on the best, Cedric Doumbe, on short notice.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Push back. Judge. Judge. Judge.
Is Doumbe indeed the best? He wanted to prove it tonight in a world title match. Instead, he gets it against Jimmy Vienot. Scheduled for 3 rounds, Vienot in the black gloves, Doumbe wearing the white.
And Vienot, the southpaw. You're going to see him really look at using that left straight and that left kick.
Doumbe was honest with us when he said, hey, if this was a Muay Thai fight, Vienot might beat me. In kickboxing, it will never happen.
There's that left kick that Vienot's known for. He's got a good left straight as well.
Heavy hands there from Doumbe, who's coming off back-to-back knockouts. Vienot caught him.
Yeah. Doumbe needs to be careful opening up, but Vienot ate some big shots there.
Whoa, and a left hand sends Vienot down. That happened extremely quick.
4, 5, 6.
That's some extra power in that hand from Doumbe.
8. Gloves up. Fight.
Let's see if Doumbe can finish him off. He promised us a knockout, and boy, Vienot's going right back at him.
Break.
Vienot needs to stick to his Muay Thai roots. Don't get in there in a boxing fight. Stay shielded up, get to that left kick, or those left knees.
This is not the style of fight that Vienot wanted.
No throwing. Fight.
These two are friends outside of the ring for the most part, but this week they have not been smiling a lot. And there's a knockdown for Vienot, I believe. No, they'll say it's a slip. I thought that might have been a knockdown. Exciting stuff here in round one.
Fight.
Those big overhand rights are causing Vienot problems.
Oh, he's just got under that. And those uppercuts of Doumbe are doing well.
Oh, Vienot.
Oh, is that knee?
A knee caught Doumbe. Doumbe might be rattled now.
Yeah, those knees to the bodies while Doumbe's punching is a good strategy for Vienot. Found the left straight. Is Doumbe hurt?
Vienot has turned this fight around, at least seemingly. Doumbe's on the back foot now. You know, Doumbe's throwing a lot of power punches too, Joe. What's he going to look like in round 3?
I don't know. Doumbe really hasn't been known for a solid gas tank. So this type of fight now might be favoring Vienot, but it's only a 3-round fight.
Public warning, that's 2 now. No throwing.
No dumps and throws. That's a Muay Thai technique.
Ready?
Glory rules, Vienot.
Fight!
They're really opening up in that mid-range.
It's like Doumbe thinks it's a 1-round fight. It's entertaining, that's for sure. That jab stuck through.
The thing with Doumbe, he's felt knockouts in his hands now. So
whoa, clipping right hand for Doumbe.
After on a 2-fight knockout streak, a decision doesn't feel as good.
So let's see how Doumbe's stamina is. He trained for a 5-round fight, though. Just learned this week it wouldn't be happening. So this is a 3-round fight, but so maybe he feels like he has plenty of gas in the tank.
But sometimes it's different. When you plan for 5-round fights, it's more of a marathon versus the sprint, where the 3 minutes, you got to put more action.
Then Doumbe returns the favor.
Fight!
You wouldn't think these guys are friends, Joe.
No, they're not fighting like they're not after that first round.
Getting a little dirty in there. Nice body kick from Vienot. This is what he wants to do. Yep. Stay outside at range and pick them apart.
And that's the dictating the pace I talked about on the keys. He can't just sit and wait. Initiate the left kick.
Boy, Doumbe still throwing from the hip.
Yeah, and he's throwing on angles as well.
Those landed head punches, 25 of them, one sending Vienot to the canvas. Boy, Paul Nichols was about to scold him again. You know, back to point, you never know.
Fight!
Again, good constant left kick work from Vienot.
Well, this should be an entertaining post-fight interview, that's for sure, if Doumbe gets the win. Nice body kick again for Vienot.
Vienot did find a good left knee in that first round that seemed to have hurt Doumbe. Haven't seen many of them in the second round.
If Vienot can manage to win these next 2 rounds, we will go to a 4th round, Joe.
Yep.
But that's a big if. Close round 2 here. Things have certainly slowed down for Doumbe.
Doumbe's using some good footwork, trying to circle away from the left kick, trying to angle off, get some good power punches.
You know, normally it's Doumbe who's doing the showboating.
There's those knees. Nice straight left, followed left kick. Doumbe countering right back.
30 seconds to go in round 2. A crucial round here for Vienot. He's got to win it. Oh, and he caught Doumbe coming in with the left, but Doumbe firing back.
Fight. Especially when Doumbe's head's down like that, maybe that's when the knees can come, or uppercuts. Good job at Doumbe using his counters.
Every punch matters, every kick. There's a low kick. We'll give Doumbe credit for fighting the fight. He told us he would. We thought, hey, he's just saying that he's going to come out throwing these huge bombs, but that's exactly what he has done.
Yep, see how Doumbe angled off to his left off that left kick. Oh, big right hand from Doumbe.
Oh, and a right hand sends Vienot down. Oh, he may not be able to go.
3.
He says he's okay. There's the judges' scores from round 2.
6, 7, 8. Gloves up. Fight.
So Vienot certainly needs a knockout now. Let's see if he can get it.
No holding. Fight.
There are those knees from Vienot.
Boy, Vienot hanging in there, but he's still not right, you can tell.
Public warning for holding. Next time, I will take a point. Do you understand? Do you understand? Fight. Time in.
So Vienot has all the work to do. He's been down twice. Can he muster up the strength? It might come from a knee, Joe. If he's to get it. Doumbe can sense that he's just one big punch away from getting that KO he so desperately wants.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot of overhands and hooks. There he goes, circling off to his left again. Throw that overhand right. Circle to the left, overhand right. He waits for it.
He can't be about survival mode here if he wants to win.
Fight!
Left hand got in there for Vienot as Doumbe swings wildly again.
Hand movement from both.
And that might be a point deduction.
Might be the point, yeah.
That might be a point deduction.
I think that's it.
You come here. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point.
If there were any doubt now, Vienot needs a finish.
You good? Time in.
He said, Doumbe, are you good? He said, no. Under a minute to go here. Cedric Doumbe, a 9-1 favorite, has put Vienot down twice. And eats the right hand as Vienot again. Doumbe trying to get that finish.
Yeah, he wants it.
Break. Fight.
This is the new Doumbe. Usually, sometimes we'd see him get his foot off the gas pedal, but he's going for it.
Fight.
30 seconds left. Doumbe knows how to dance. He can coast home if he wants to.
Break. Fight.
10 seconds to go. Let's see. Will Doumbe throw a couple more bombs? He will indeed. And goes down swinging for one. Vienot wanted a knockdown. I don't think so, but a very entertaining fight here at our main event. Cedric Doumbe brought the power, but couldn't quite get the knockout.
Yeah, it was a fun fight. Both of them had some good moments in it, but Doumbe looks great again with that punching power. The highlights from our main event between Jimmy Vienot and Cedric Doumbe. Muay Thai versus kickboxing here. Doumbe found his power really early with his hands. just like he did in his last 2 fights. Really swinging. You see him really going for that knockout with everything he has, putting all of his weight swinging from all directions, where Vienot was trying to use his kicks in his Muay Thai style, but got warned for clinching and sweeps. Doumbe returned the favor, also got warned. Some messy exchanging here, but ultimately Doumbe pressuring with his hands. You can see the way he puts his head and throws overhand shots are very difficult to block. They're not your traditional type of punches. Here in that 3rd round, he found the right hand, and this is when Paul Nichols had enough and deducted a point from Vienot. But right from the beginning to end,
one judge scores it 30-24. The other 4 have it 29-25. It's a unanimous decision. All for your winner, Cedric Doumbe.
With relentless pressure going back and forth, Cedric Doumbe managed to take the decision and can now look ahead to when the title match between he and current champion Haruk Grigorian will be rescheduled. Up next, Glory heads back to New York City and the return to the Hammerstein Ballroom featuring 2 title fights. In the first, it's a super bantamweight title rematch between former champ Nizam Ekson and recently crowned Brazilian Jade Menezes. Then Cedric looks to defend his lightweight belt for the 6th time as he takes on 3rd-ranked Canadian Josh Johnsey, who will be in his first ever title fight. It all happens November 2nd at Glory 61, New York City for Glory's return to the Hammerstein Ballroom. You won't want to miss it. And don't forget to check out all things Glory on our website, glorykickboxing.com, or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as catch up on all Glory features and fights on our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on Glory Rewind.